So, you want to learn to jump rope like one of these guys? I tried it myself as a beginner, and I will tell you how you can get to jumping rope like one of those fighting machines. No, like one of these ones. Ah, much better. We'll take you through the journey that I went through, but let's get skipping. What is the boxer skip? The basic boxer skip is where you're jumping rope and then shifting weight from one foot to the other with every rotation, with one foot almost tapping the ground. It's a similar weight distribution in a fighting stance. You'll see it when boxers and fighters move or when they're circling the ring, but with us, it has a lot less getting hit in the face. At first, it looks like you're doing some weird tap dancing, but with time, it'll look more natural as you're learning how to shift your weight from one foot to another. You're adding timing, you're getting better rhythm, and a lot better hand-eye coordination, and it'll look pretty cool. And it'll teach you how to stay light on your feet, like a feather, which is important for boxing and not getting punched, but also a lot of other sports in which being light on your feet is very, very important. After you learn the basics of the boxer skip, you can learn other fun new skills with the skipping rope and chain them together to have a really fun and cool way to have a cardio workout. And it looks really cool, and people will think that you actually know what you are doing. The good news, it doesn't take super long to get. I wanted to learn how to jump rope like the boxers because I already had a basic understanding of how to jump rope normally. I did a little bit of jujitsu a long time ago. We did jump rope for warm up as well as it's a great cardio workout, but we never did any crazy tricks. I recently did a video on alternatives to going to the gym, and this was suggested to me as another option, so I thought I'd give it a try. I had 2 jump rope tricks already up my sleeve that I felt very confident in, which was jumping very, very fast and double unders where you're skipping the rope, but I found out that didn't help me as much as I thought for the boxer skip. What do you need? Well, the most obvious is you need a skipping rope. Eventually, if you want to keep doing this, you're gonna want a steel cable rope or steel rope if you stick with jumping rope, but any will work. Maybe something a little bit more durable, not one of those skipping ropes, rope jump rope. Whatever rope you use, adjust it to your armpit height and you are ready to start. I would also recommend wearing loose pants because if you miss, you are slapping yourself with the rope and it's not fun. The prerequisite is to be able to jump rope normally, which is 2 feet at a time and 1 jump per skip. No double jumps, that doesn't count. Once you have this, you are ready to move on with the boxer skip. Learning the boxer skip. You are shifting your weight from one foot to the other, and at first it's gonna feel very awkward and you're gonna mess up. For me, my brain is used to jumping with both feet, doing the exact same thing, and I needed to do a mental shift as one foot is kind of doing something a little bit different than the other. I started with jumping 1 foot at a time, so all the weight is on 1 foot as much as possible to make it easier mentally. Then I would simply tap the other foot down. With the rope, I was still getting Tangled and not the Disney movie, and I still didn't have that rhythm. If you're not getting it like I did, do it without the rope first. Helped a lot. I would get the rhythm and do it on the ground without the rope and just count 1, 2, 3, 4 when I'm supposed to jump. I would move my hands at the same time as well and also say out loud, jump, tap, jump, tap, jump, tap. The combination of jump, tap, and 1, 2, 3, 4. After I felt more comfortable without it, then I can grab the skipping rope, and you can slow it down by doing very large circles as I did to get the rhythm, and then you just slowly speed it up. I also found that doing 2 jumps before shifting your weight, meaning your entire weight is on 1 foot for 2 jumps before going to the other side, made it so much easier to think about. It just took a little bit of practice, and then the boxer skip will come very naturally. And once you get it, it opens up the door to so many fun skills, and you can add it to make your jump routine look more amazing. All the boys at the skipping rope gym are gonna be so jealous. Once you get that, here are some other skills and tricks that are very easy to add. With the boxer skip, there is the side to side. We're doing a very similar thing to the boxing skip, but with more of a jump. It's very similar to the boxing skip, but there's a little bit more time between each jump, which actually made it a little bit easier. After that comes the boxing shuffle. It's the same idea, but your leaps and your jumps are much further and it feels like you're doing a big jump. Because you're moving away from the center of the skipping rope, remembering to shift your chest and your body and your arms so you don't get tangled up with the rope is very important. Then my personal favorite, which is the boxer skip, which was way easier to learn because it simulates a lot more of a single foot jump than the boxer skip itself. What you do is you do 2 jumps per foot, and on the second jump, the unused foot does this little kick. And it looks like a small little jig, a little dance. To start, do the 1 foot jump twice, switch, jump twice, switch, jump twice, and then when that feels more natural, the kick is very easy to add. Now you've got some fancy footwork. Here's some other things that you can add. There's the crisscross, where on one jump you're crossing your arms as the rope goes through, and then you're uncrossing your arms on the next jump. If you have your normal jumping down, the crisscross becomes very easy as it's more focusing on your arms than your feet. Then there's jumping forward and back, as well as side to side, as Ariana Grande would say. You've got the running in place. She's a maniac, maniac on the dance floor. And double unders, where you do 1 big jump and you move your arms super fast to make sure that the rope swings through twice for 1 jump. It is very fun, but if you miss, you are slapping your shins. Once you get all those together, you can start chaining them in different ways and variations, and now you have a cool and fun skill to learn that is not only fun way to work out, but it'll also increase your hand-eye coordination, your rhythm, your timing, and you can do it anywhere as long as it's a ground that you don't want to destroy. Now you have everything you need to start skipping rope like a boxer and like a pro. If you want your own jump rope, I have links down below for some skipping ropes that you can get right now, as well as you can save money to find adventures with links to Groupon and Airbnb, which are the 2 things I use the most. And that's my journey and how I learned to skip rope like a boxer, and now so can you. What do you think? Are you gonna try it yourself? If you are, let me know down below. You can always hit me up on social media, and let's jump into the next adventure.